Hi, UZMA. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly since we haven't had a chance to hear each other's voices much before. For these projects, they're pretty much the same, just different topics in Module 1, Module 2, and Module 3. And what we're looking at is who we can refer our students to if they have some serious concerns and questions. So I know that you teach adults, and it's not the same as teaching high school or elementary students. We also know that the information that we share with adults, they then perhaps can share with other family members or friends or other individuals. So whatever resources we help them with, we hope helps additional people as well. So in Module 1, Wiki Project 1, so suppose that your adult student came to you and said, I'm really concerned about my diet, the nutrition. I read all these different things and I'm confused about what, I should eat or shouldn't eat. Well, I don't feel qualified to answer that question, but I want to help the student get to a place where they can find the answers for themselves that they need. You referred us to Patty Page, and she may be an amazing person. Can you tell us her role, though? It sounds like she's with MUSD, a school district. What position does she hold that she would be a terrific person to answer questions about nutrition? So let's look at the fitness one. We have a student, I'm going to drag this away and read it. You have a student that has a concern about his or her fitness. They want to get in better shape, but once again, if you rely upon what you read on the internet, holy cow, I don't think one would get very good information. So when I use the link that you have provided us to Manteca Unified School District, this is what I get to, and there's a fitness playground cutting ceremony. But let's think about it this way. We have an adult person who's coming to us, and they happen to share with us, because you're an ESL teacher and you've developed connections with them, that they'd like to learn more about fitness, or maybe it comes up as part of a project or something in class. So how can we help them find that good information? This could be a person, this could be a community organization. So when I search on Manteca Organization for Fitness, it is what I expect. I'm going to find a bunch of health clubs. And sometimes that doesn't really help a person that much, especially a person who maybe doesn't have a lot of money. And sometimes you can go to these places and boy, you get signed up and it's a lot of money, but is that really the right answer? So, who might you know? Is there a fellow teacher who teaches physical education or someone you know that teaches fitness? There might be a way to even work it into the ESL class if there's a number of people who have that interest. So, who can we send this person to? As teachers, they often ask us questions or say things to us, and you might even have someone in your class who's an expert on fitness. So, who can you send someone to? Or what organization that doesn't cost a lot of money could help someone? Family health education. So, that one is about birth control options. So if it came up as a part of class that someone was saying, I don't know what my birth control options are, is there any sort of organization, whether it's like a Planned Parenthood or a Manteca clinic, that maybe doesn't cost so much? And you can say, go to this clinic and they will be able to answer questions for you. So we're really trying to connect our students, even adult students, with places in the community where they can get answers to their questions. School health law is a little bit different. Suppose, I'm going to say it this way, suppose one of your students has a child in the Manteca School District, and they want to know why something is being taught in the health class to their child. Now, they might be upset about it, or they might just want to know more. There are people at the district office in Manteca or at the school site where their child is attending school, who has to know about why anything is taught in any course on that school site. So it could be an administrator at the school, or there is definitely a district person who is responsible for curriculum and instruction. Now, the example we give is a little bit easier for some folks because they're inside, in this case, a high school situation. And so they have people on campus that you may well not have available to adult students. But notice the nutrition. ROTC instructors are pretty notorious for knowing about nutrition. Fitness is a PE teacher, family life education, birth control is a health technician. But school health law, this is the vice principal. So there's someone in every district who's responsible for what's taught in each and every class. I'm hoping this helps a little bit. The links that you provide here might help a teacher, or I'm sorry, an adult student get some information. But if they're an ESL learner, it might be terribly confusing as well. So think about it as who will you send them to where they won't get lost and they'll get the information that they need. And in future ones, in future modules, there might be something about smoking where a website is perfectly fine. But for some of these, we really want to connect them to either a community clinic or a person where they can go ask some pretty personal questions. So I hope this helps. Let me know, and we can continue to work on it. Thanks, Uzma. Bye.